Today we're gonna be making something that I am really excited about because back in 2019, Bloomberg rated this thing as the hottest dessert of the year. And then in 2020, when the New York Times was trying to do some food trend predictions for the year 2021, this thing was chosen as the flavor of the year. And yep, if you got it, we're gonna make some Basque burnt cheesecake today. And to make it more special, we're gonna make a mini version of them. So let's get started. The ingredients that we're gonna use to make this Basque burnt cheesecake is really simple. A pound of cream cheese left in room temperature to soften, 3/4 cups of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 8 teaspoons of all-purpose flour, 3 eggs, and a secret ingredient that you'll see me using later on in the video. Before we do anything, let's preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. First thing that we're gonna do here is that we're gonna mix together the cream cheese and the sugar. It was only around 60 degrees Fahrenheit here in San Francisco when I made it, and the cream cheese didn't get too soft in room temperature. So when I tried mixing it with hand last time, it did not turn out that well and was quite some more workout. Would highly recommend using either a stand mixer or a hand mixer if you're in some relatively colder place like me. But if the place you're in is a bit hotter and cream cheese gets softer in room temperature, then you should be good mixing everything just with your hands. The next thing that we're doing here is that we are gonna add in the eggs one at a time and make sure each egg is mixed well with all the other ingredients before you add in the next one. Add in the heavy cream and the salt. Now it is time for our secret ingredient, which is maple syrup. Some people add vanilla extract in there, but I personally don't really like it that much. And maple syrup is what I'm gonna use to add a little dash of flavor to it. Just like this, a little bit. And we mix it in there as well. Remember that flour that's still sitting on the counter and not yet added into there? We are gonna sift the flour into the mixture and then keep on mixing. All right, now that everything is mixed together well and having a smooth texture, it's time to get out our muffin tin and parchment paper. Cut our parchment paper into pieces so we can line each of our little muffin tins. Line each of these muffin tins with parchment paper and then pour in our batter. Now that I have all the batter in here, it's time to send them straight into the oven. Hey Siri, set timer for an hour.
1 hour counting down.
Check on them when it's 30 minutes and rotate your baking tray. It's been an hour and it's now time to get our cheesecake out of the oven. These cheesecakes have been out of the oven for a while, and as you can see, they've completely cooled down. I no longer need an oven mitten to handle them. And now we're just gonna take them out of the muffin tins and send them all into the fridge. The cheesecake have been chilling in the fridge for about half an hour now. And obviously you can just leave it in there until you're gonna eat it. But I just wanted to show y'all what the texture of it looks like. Oh my gosh, look at the texture of the inside. And let's see how they taste. These cheesecakes definitely deserve to be the hottest dessert of the year or the flavor of the year. Also, if you're someone like me that easily burns things in the oven, this is something you should make because the outside of these cheesecakes are supposed to be kind of slightly burned. And so this would be something really easy for you. And if you're not someone that burns things in the oven easily, this is still something you should make because they're just so good and you should give them a try. All right, I'm gonna go and finish these cheesecake. Well, maybe not all 12 of them because that's a lot of sugar in one day. But I'm gonna go and enjoy my cheesecake, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Highly recommend that you freeze them. The texture becomes more firm, frozen desserts are always great, and it stays good for longer so you don't have to eat them all at once. Although, I don't think any amount of cheesecake would ever be too much.